The Cabinet of Dr Caligari is a German silent horror film from 1920, directed by Robert Wiene. Considered the quintessential work of German expressionist cinema, it tells the story of an insane hypnotist who uses a somnambulist to commit murders. Scholars have argued that the film reflects a subconscious need for a tyrant in German society post-World War I, and is an example of Germany's obedience to and unwillingness to rebel against deranged authority. The Cabinet of Dr Caligari was shot entirely in a studio without any exterior shots, which was highly unusual for films of its time, but dictated by the decision to give the film an expressionist visual style. The film features a dark and twisted visual style with sharp pointed forms, oblique and curving lines, structures and landscapes with sharp edges and unusual angles, and shadows and streaks of light that were printed directly onto the sets. The film introduced the world to lighting techniques that would later on become frequently used in German films. The style of German expressionism allowed the filmmakers to explore the twisted realm of repressed desires, unconscious fears, and deranged fixations. The visual style of Caligari conveys a sense of anxiety and terror to the viewer, giving the impression of a nightmare, a deranged sensibility, or a place transformed by evil. The set design suggests a perfect transformation of material objects into emotional ornaments. Considered a timeless classic, the film helped draw worldwide attention to the artistic merit of German cinema and had a major influence on American films, particularly in the genres of horror and film noir. Modern film critics and historians have largely praised it as a revolutionary film, with critic Roger Ebert calling it arguably the first horror film in the history of cinema. The Cabinet of Dr Caligari is featured in Genre Kino's selection of horror films through Goethe On Demand. You can watch it for free throughout October. The film is truly a must-see work of art and a marvel to behold.